In order for somebody to be qualified as a subcontractor, they would have to meet the requirements. Generally, that is, they need to be a business. If they're coming to your office just to do, say, bookkeeping, and you're the only person they do bookkeeping for, chances are they're an employee and not a subcontractor. Or if you hire a construction person that comes to your home to, say, fix a leaky faucet, if they bring their own tools and they just have a time of the day to come, they schedule the appointment, they have control of the actual appointment, then chances are they're going to be a subcontractor. It really comes down to who has control of the work environment, who has control of the time, and who is capitalizing the tools or putting the costs out. If it's somebody with a CCB license that brings their own tools, tells you when they're going to be there, then they're going to be a subcontractor, and therefore you can pay them as a subcontractor. If it's somebody that you say, be here at 9, you're working until 5, here's your office and here's your computer, even though they might only work for you one day a month, they're still technically an employee by the IRS's eyes. Yeah, time is kind of a gray area, because if you're telling them what time to be there because you're coordinating other work professionals or subcontractors, that's just what's required to get a job done. It doesn't necessarily mean they're an employee. But if they have no control of their schedule, when businesses come together and they say, let's do something on this Wednesday, they usually coordinate their schedules, and that's not necessarily controlling the time, it's just coordination to make sure everybody's at the same location to get a job done. But if as an employer you can basically say you're working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, these are your hours, and if you don't adhere to them, I'm going to let you go, then that's control of the hours, and therefore they're an employee. So a misconception that a lot of businesses have when they hire somebody is their friend that has a similar business pays this person a subcontractor. Just because other businesses might classify different professionals or different people that do work for them as casual labor or subcontractor, that doesn't mean that is technically correct. You can get a ruling from the IRS on each individual case to determine, but whenever in doubt, if it looks like it could be an employee, you should treat it as an employee, because both the state and federal are cracking down on that. And you're going to get a lot of penalties if you misclassify somebody as an independent contractor and later it's found that they're actually an employee. So if you did actually pay somebody as a subcontractor, that's going to come out if you get audited, and either the IRS or Oregon will come in and they'll look through your records and they'll determine that this person actually meets the criteria of an employee. Then they're going to recalculate everything and base it on payroll. And if you paid that person, say, $30,000 through the course of the year, they're going to say you had $30,000 of payroll. Now you're going to owe the back payroll taxes plus penalties and interest on that $30,000, which it adds up quickly.